13, you played the piano.
Played piano, yeah.
And then you switched to drums and bass?
Yeah, well, sort of. I played the piano and all of a sudden I kind of got stuck, how do you say that, with a teacher that really... I was more a teenager into rock and roll and stuff like that, and she was like, well, now you have to play Fürelise, and now we're going to play it in G minor. It's like, well, I've already played it 5 times in C and in B. So I kind of, grew out of that at that point.
The classical music?
Well, yeah, the whole thing, with the piano and the teaching thing was kind of like an old-fashioned kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I want to try something new. I said, I'm going to quit playing piano. I was going to continue playing piano, still do.
You still do?
Obviously.
Yeah. Obviously it served well.
I still do. But I wanted to play drums, so I signed up to take drum lessons. But it's such a popular instrument, so there was no space left to find a teacher.
Okay.
And I was like, well, how about bass guitar? So I kind of, as a lot of bass players, kind of just fell into playing the bass guitar.
Are your parents musical? Did they just really want their children to be musical?
They are definitely musical. Guitar, sometimes when she really feels like it. She sings a lot, in choir, stuff like that. Always has.
Okay.
My father used to be a drummer, although not as far as I can remember. A lot into music when he was younger.
Okay.
Also doing promotion and had a lot of. He was promoting a lot of bands in Sweden and around the area where we come from. And,
okay.
To deal with a lot of big rock stars back in the days, like Jimi Hendrix and Simon & Garfunkel, The Who, even ABBA. So he met them all at that time.
So he was a music producer then, or promoter, or
more
what?
like a promoter.
Okay.
As he says, for what I know, he must be just been a roadie. It makes a good story out of it. I don't know. It's always been kind of part of my family. Always the radio on, listen to music, big nice LP collection.
Okay, so definitely it was not far from the truth that you came from a very musical family. Is it just you and your brother, or are there other siblings?
No, just the 2 of us.
Okay.
Enough.
you were enough of a handful for your parents.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so that explains a bit then why your parents were a bit more open to the idea of you joining a band and going out and experiencing that when you were 15. Because
they've always been very, very supportive.
Yeah.
Still are, and always been like, you know what, if this is what you want to do it. But now it's music. But if you want to say like, I want to do something else, then they've always been very supportive in everything we've done. And so I wasn't even actually that much into music until I was like 15, 16. I played music, but I didn't see a career in it. I was doing a lot of sports and doing good at school. I was like, I want to be a scientist. I really like all that kind of chemical stuff and nature stuff, whatever, that kind of things. And then my knees broke down with sports, so I had to quit everything with sports. And that's kind of when I picked up the bass for real. It's like, okay, let's try music then.